Well, hello to everyone out there in the digital world. Thank you for joining me on Hedosite 13 Gaming. We're coming to you live from our startup page for the Star Wars tabletop game. We are joined with our usual suspects, Uncle Beastly, who's munching on something much like I will be doing all night. Awesome Powers, who is drinking something out of a child's cup because, well, sometimes his mentality matches it. We have the Watcher, who is sitting back drinking the bean juice of life. And then, being antisocial once again and refusing to show his face, Mando. Gentlemen, it's good to see you all again. Thank you for joining us tonight. Hopefully we're gonna make this through and Watcher isn't gonna murder the ever-living everything out of us. If I remember correctly, when we last left, Awesome Powers is dangling
Hanging
for his
in the
life
air.
in the quite literal sense of a cliffhanger.
Hey, there's no cliff there.
I mean, if you hold him
it could
over the Rancor pit, then yes.
But that would be a pit hanger and not a cliffhanger.
Either way, this is going to be a good game.
It's a hanger.
Yep.
All right, Uncle Beastly, do what you do best and take it away.
Well, here's hoping that my computer doesn't crash for the third time in a row.
I know a guy.
Yeah, I know a guy too. Me and him, we gonna be talking soon. By the way, just to give y'all a Mando, is it okay if I give them a very vague and brief description of what you look like?
Sure.
Imagine a white guy with a fro. That's not that far to figure out what he looks like.
Me back in my high school days.
Dude, don't lie. You never had hair. We both know that.
That's a discussion for another time, but yes, I did.
Okay.
That was
so
back
when
when the
last-
buffalo still roamed the plains and had their wings.
There's a lawsuit there, and I'm not going to step into it. Okay, so when last we left, let me see if I can load up this map. Actually, I have to open up the map. Where is it? Why do I always have such a hard time finding Jabba's place?
You can't miss it.
Alright. Well, I mean, it is like built into a mountain.
Just
type thing.
follow the sounds of the explosions, the screaming, and most of that's probably coming from me.
I could say something, but we have to keep this family friendly, so I'm not going to say it. Come on, page toolbar. I'm trying to get this thing. There we go.
Yeah, it always starts out that way. Ooh, ah, and then there's running and screaming.
Graphics performance notification. We have detected you may be using an unsupported system or browser.
That's a lie.
I'm using. Oh no, I know what it. I know what it thinks its problem is.
All right, I'm going to
There we go.
delete the message hanging in air, which is still still funny. Still
It
funny.
is
I love it.
funny. It's very funny.
All right, let me see if I can zoom in just a little bit. And hey, look, he's not hanging directly over the pit. He's one tile over.
Don't give me any ideas, sir.
That's dangerous.
I'm just making a generalized notion.
Yes, sir.
Hito, could you chug that any faster?
This is a problem. I'm out of agua. I need more water.
Okay. So, having said that, yeah, actually, yes, you do need water. You're all getting very thirsty because you've been on Tatooine, you've been running around and everything, and you guys have not been drinking your water.
We have
Swallowing
not had
your
a
spit,
chance
I don't
to
know.
stop.
The force will sustain me.
Actually, yes. Having said that, if you open up your character sheets and if you happen to look at your dexterity, take a note of what it is into the little typey box. Type /R space and your dexterity thing, and then space, then type in INIT, and everyone hit enter. And I'll
Slash-
figure out what the initiative is from there.
How do I do that?
You type /R space and whatever the. Okay, Watcher. It has to have a 6 behind it. Yeah, because it was saying that your initiative is 3, which means you're the very last one to go.
I'm okay
What
with
was the
that.
full code again?
You know what? I will type it in here for everyone to see.
It's disturbing because I would prefer to be last, but
Yeah, it's not going to let me do it.
R/R.
Yeah,
And then-
/R space whatever the dice code is. 3d6 is my example. Whatever yours is, put a space and then put INIT behind it, so I know what your initiative is.
Oh,
I'll arrange your webcam.
I didn't do
things.
that part.
No, that's fine. I can see it.
Oh, no, I didn't do the
R.
INIT.
That's fine. The INIT just lets me know that it's an initiative roll. All right. Currently, the Watcher has the high number. Nope. Currently, Mando has, so it's going to be Mando. Watcher, awesome. Ito,
I didn't do it.
I know we're waiting on you.
No, I thought it rolled.
he rolled. He
He rolled a 10.
he rolled a 10. Yeah.
Oh, he rolled a
6.
10. All right, so let me arrange your lovely faces. Mando goes first.
All the cameras disappeared off my screen.
Yeah, it does that every now and then. Go over to the little gear and audio and video, and click
Video.
on the reconnect thing. All right, so it goes Mando. Man, I tell
I
you
got
what,
nothing.
that song is kicking.
It's loud.
It is.
Oops. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, he did. He
That's
did it on
okay.
purpose.
It was the same number anyway.
See, you can't cheat. All right, Mando.
Hey, there we go.
Watcher. Yet again, for anyone that happens to be watching this stream, I am sorry
What
if
is it
I am
doing?
slow. It is 9-year-old laptop.
And my end, it's acting kind of funky. I don't know what's going on.
I think they've got some things going on with the whole
Yeah. Roll20 was having issues earlier.
20.
I think it was bought by another company and they're trying to merge it right now.
Well, actually, what they done is there's a company called Open Bookshelf, and they're going to start selling the source books for different campaigns and adventures and whatnot on here. And Roll20 is going to take those source books and make them into adventures that you can buy and bring them directly into here, already pre-made and everything, which is a pretty good idea.
It is a good idea.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So we're going to go. Hey, Watcher, what you doing?
I'm not going first because
No. I'm sorry, Mando. What are you doing?
Let's see.
Mando being sneaky.
A sneaky Mando is something to be scared of. Let me tell you.
Yeah, he's actually gotten to see Sneaky Mando.
Yeah. Oh. Hey, Mando. Do you got your little pocket thing out and you're using it? Is that what you're doing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
this is so I can actually see what's going on. I'm actually like, right
Okay.
here.
You can have the light option. Okay.
Mhm.
He's trying to decide exactly where he wants to be.
I'm going to draw my blaster and hold my action.
Okay. Which blaster?
My heavy.
Okay.
Okay then.
He going to kill someone.
At
Yeah.
least try to.
All right. Next up is the Watcher. Hey, Watcher. You got a You got a guy in front of you just kind of dangling there.
Oh, I'm aware. Uh, let's see. You know what?
Why is someone typing "Oh merciful GM"?
That's me.
I ain't suing you. It's not my decisions that put you here. Well, actually, it is my decisions that put you here, but it's your actions.
That's true.
So we have Mr. Powers, which his character's name is Alex.
Alec Kenobi.
Alec Kenobi. Do I know that? I don't think I know that. You haven't told me that.
I told you that in the last game, and it made you very angry that I'm a
It
Kenobi.
made you very angry. Speaking of, for a very brief second, Alec, as you were hanging there in the air, you kind of feel a bit of a presence around you. You're not really too exactly sure what it is, but as you're trying not to, well, you're not exactly choking or asphyxiating. You're just kind of there, and I suppose that like you can feel something underneath here, but it's not choking you or anything. You're just kind of hanging there. As you're glancing around, trying to figure out what's happening, you glance off to one side, over to your left-hand side. And you catch a brief glimpse of the guy in light blue robes, and you're pretty sure that you can look through him and see through him. He's an older gentleman. If you have seen this guy at all, you have not seen him in a very long time, so you have a very low chance of recognizing him. But if you want to give me a perception check, if you can beat a 20, I'll say that you know who he is.
Let's see.
Hey, Watcher,
Yes.
give me a sense check. You would be able to sense the fact that the force is actively in use here. All right, Watcher, you're pretty sure that something else is happening, but you're not really exactly.
He can
Awesome.
feel what's
Wow.
happening.
You can't exactly make out his face, so you don't know exactly who it is. But you swear that he's trying to tell you something, and you're pretty sure that he's saying that when the time comes, everything is okay.
Can I
And-
use? Well, I can't. It's not my turn.
Yep.
No,
And then
it's-
after that, he slowly just fades away. He's not there anymore. All right. Go. I'm sorry, Watcher. I didn't mean to step on your foot. Step on your turn. I just needed. I forgot to do
Yep.
that last time. I got
You're
a
good.
hair right here. Drive me up the damn wall. Okay, Watcher. What are you doing?
Are you sure you want to join me, Kenobi?
I am. I'm not. I'm uncertain now because of what I have just seen.
You seen something?
Search your feelings, and tell me if you have seen what I have seen.
I don't need to spit on my computer. Okay. This session will be very short because it'll short out, and then that'll be it. I like that though.
So you're uncertain.
I am at this point uncertain. I have just seen a vision. And I'm going to tell him what I saw. I have just seen a vision of a man in light robes that has a striking resemblance to my father, but my father is long dead.
What you have seen is insignificant to the power that you are about to witness.
Oh, that could go bad right there. That could go real bad.
I believe that this is my brother reaching out to me.
GM, is all the guards within my, actually, you know what? No, I need to roll to I need to roll to see if I can see all. I guess I need to roll to see if I can see all the guards in the room. Can I
Okay.
see everybody in the room?
Yep.
Do I need to roll
Um,
for it, or you're
It'd be a
telling me I can
search
see
if he's
everybody?
searching for the guards.
Yes.
Say that again. I have to think about it.
I need to pin. I want to pinpoint the locations of all the guards in the room. I can do a search or a life sense.
Okay, you mean in that particular room or in this front area where Jabba and the entrances are at?
Yes.
Okay. That's a lot of lives to try to.
Well, right
You
now
know
I
what?
can. I see.
Oh,
I
oh,
know
oh,
it's in my
oh.
line of sight right now. I just need to know.
Okay. If you get a 15 or higher, you'll have a pretty good idea of who was where.
Okay, which you want to roll sense for life sense or search?
Well, if you're using the Force, do life
So,
sense.
life sense.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ugh.
You sense that there is life nearby.
There is exactly one life here, and he is in front of you.
You're pretty sure that you know where everyone is in this area, except for maybe one or two people. They might be hiding behind something, and that may be blocking your ability to find it.
You know, just as a side note, it makes sense. He's using so much of his force ability to hold this person in midair. It would make it harder to sense
Yeah.
the other people around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say doing two things with the Force is you're kind of special. Doing three things with the Force, you're definitely a master. At the same time. All right, so which
Okay,
one?
hold on. What is it? Give me 1 second.
All of a sudden, his camera went whoop whoop.
Search your feelings, watcher. Search your feelings. Was this my brother? Tell me.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. I don't need to search for things. I mean, I do, but not like that.
Unable to find player or character with the name GM.
Type,
Uncle.
type space /W space uncle, and then it'll pop up, and just hit tab.
Gotcha.
You want some more? Okay, baby. Hold on. Let me show you the cutest Star Wars person ever.
Hi, I'm Hito.
Hello.
No, he's rooting Star Trek right now. He's wearing Command Yellow.
Okay.
He's wearing orange.
Ah,
Specifically the cops.
Okay. I would like to take out the guards blocking my exit as well as anything else in my way, yes.
You're going to kill Shalasis?
If it doesn't move fast enough.
Let me give him a dexterity check real quick, okay?
you can't
All
kill
right.
him. He has plot armor.
Dodge. The
This
plot
is
armor
true.
doesn't stop that. Well, if it'll actually roll.
Noodles. Ow.
There we go. Roll on the
Go
dice.
make me some noodles.
I'll go to the store.
That's not right.
No, but he's gonna need it.
Yeah, that seems right.
No. You don't understand. I clicked it on the little clicky click thing. I clicked 5. It should have only rolled 5. Why did it roll that many? There we go. All right. That is more than enough for him to
Do a
get
barrel
out of
roll.
town.
He's fast.
I would like to
Okay.
reveal my secret and take out the 4 guards, please, sir. The 4 guards that I can see at any rate.
I was gonna say, do you know how many secrets you got? Like your secrets got secrets.
I would like to yondu the guards.
Okay, go for it.
I don't
So,
like where this is going.
That would be a telekinesis. So
Uh,
yeah.
I will. Let me look up
All right,
their.
how do you want me to do this?
I'm not the one doing it.
Well,
Beautifully.
I'm just-
We want you to do it beautifully.
Beautiful.
I just need to look up what I have as their armor value because I don't remember what it is.
Gotcha.
So let me look that up real
The
quick.
answer is not enough.
I was gonna say they don't wear a whole lot of armor, so whatever.
No,
their
no, they
height is.
They
It's,
basically wear fur panties, and that's about it.
All right, their armor is 46 plus 1. So
Well, this would be interesting then, because yeah,
yeah, go ahead and do your thing. And are you taking out the 5 that's over in the side? Is that you're specifically aiming for the 5 that's over
Actually-
there, right?
I'm gonna use a force point on this as well.
Force point does not increase damage. It only increases your skill to do so. So therefore, your lightsaber skill would go up.
I don't have.
Damage on the lightsaber would go up a little bit, but it's only the strength part of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
okay, yeah.
right. I forgot about that. So, well, I'll need to roll alter for the telekinesis, and then also roll for the weapon. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. So that's the alter
And is this the force point that you're doing?
with the force point,
Okay.
because I'm making a statement here.
Okay.
Eat it, baby. You can have it.
All right, and then
All right. And the weapon damage is actually the strength value. So do that twice, and then add them both together.
weapon. So roll that twice.
Yeah. Because
So-
this system doesn't have a actual
Gotcha.
29.
double up.
And so that's 29.
Okay, so 29 plus 19. Yeah, they're all probably dead. I don't think they're going to survive
So-
this.
No, that's
Uh,
cool.
It's
Can I
48.
describe what they see?
Absolutely, go for it.
Okay. So what you're witnessing at this point is you see a very small saber pommel drop from my hip. Blade extends with a purple blade. And you see it zip around the room, killing each one of the Gamorrean guards within my sight.
All right, Mary Poppins, listen here.
Attempting to kill all of them within their sight. Oh yeah, they're dead.
Hey guys, who here likes pork roast? Because there's plenty of it on the floor.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
All right, so to get
Hang on,
into
hang
a
on, hang on, hang on,
narrative
hang on,
here-
hang on. I got a sidebar, y'all, for this. All right, y'all know Ashley is doing Scentsy stuff. She does
Yeah.
wax melts. She experimented with something, and there is a new little wax melt that she has available.
Oh,
There, I killed the light so you can see him. Where is it? There it is.
nice.
It worked.
He's adorable.
They're $2.50 a piece.
Hold on a moment. The baby fell.
Oh, poor
He's a
baby.
smell
That's
good.
not good.
Smell good Grogu.
Okay. We did not establish the fact that my saber come back to me though. I'm assuming it would, but
give me another control roll. And if you can get 15 or higher.
yeah.
Whoa.
Wow. It comes back. Several parts of the handle are kind of tinged with a slight bloody type substance. But you know what? To break into a narrative, uh, the Watcher gently lets loose a small little thing from underneath them. You do see the purple blade pop out, and you kind of hear a slight humming, and he seems to release it. And as it falls to the floor, it stops a few inches from the floor, and it hangs there for a brief second. Then it darts around the room very quickly. It darts around so fast that Jabba is actually taken aback by it. He's never seen anything like this before. It darts to left, to the right. It actually flies by Mando very quickly, which causes Mando to briefly try to duck. Not fast enough for if it could have hit him, but it didn't. He's obviously not the target. Mando doesn't give a damn about what I say. He's still going to dodge. Anyway, this little purple thing with the metal hilt flies around left, right as quick as it possibly can, and it goes over to the 3 Gamorrean guards that are standing there, and you hear them start squealing because, for some unknown reason, there's a small little hole in the chest of one of them. It seems to be smoking as if some kind of a plasma or energy bolt went through it. And then you hear something like more squeals, some grunts, quite possibly the sound of someone getting beheaded. And you hear just all kinds of and then when you glance over there for the briefest second, you see it come flying all the way back and stops just short of hitting him in his own chest. And it levels off, and he reaches up and takes it. Do you leave it still activated?
No, deactivate it.
All right, he deactivates it and simply lets it slide back into his hand. And as you happen to glance on over to the Gamorreans, you take notice that for some unknown reason, they're now filled up with holes. They're like the Swiss cheese variant of Gamorreans. There is one that is all the way over there. I'll go ahead and mark him. Yeah, he's you know what? He seems to be like one head shorter because the head's on the ground. Yep, these guys just totally bit the dust. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and delete them.
Oh, merciful game master, would you like me to do my Gamorrean?
If you want to go for it, go for it. There you go. All right. Watcher, way to go. All right. And believe it or not, that all happened during Awesome's turn. I'm kind of wondering if I need to flip their things here because they're kind of floating
he's
around.
Still floating in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I need to do my force ability.
Yes. Go for it.
So what I'm going to try to do is I need to roll. I've got to. Hold on, man. I want to roll to see. And I'm going to use my force point. Oh, the baby's screaming. You hear him?
Barely.
He don't want to go to bed.
Who does?
It won't be me tonight.
I do. I'm old and I'm tired.
Whatever, Grandpa.
He's ever got up and got out of his bed from screaming. He usually goes straight to bed. So I've got to figure out how to do this. I want to use my force point
Okay.
to try to manipulate the mind of the Watcher for just a second, to reveal to him exactly what I saw. Not to hurt him, but to show him what I saw. Not
Watcher?
something that he would be. And I want to ask Watcher, can I try and show you what I have seen to gain some understanding?
Technically, that would fall underneath control. So you roll control, and Watcher rolls control, and then he gets the option of does he choose to accept it, because he can tell that someone's trying to poke up here.
Seagull's gonna come
And let me say
poke you in the coconut.
Let me say this to you, Watcher. It is with all sincerity that you could kill me at any moment if I do anything wrong. It's obvious that you could kill me in a second. So I need to show you. I simply want to show you what I've seen. And I promise you, if you'll let me try and show you, that I will do you no harm, and you can sense whether or not I'm being truthful.
Okay, you can try.
Yep. Go ahead and give me your control roll. 2 dice versus 5.
I've only got, but he's a master. I'm not.
I'm not a master.
No. He's not a master.
Compared to me, he is.
Compared
I
to
would
me,
say
you
that
guys are all
he's
wizards.
Compared to my master. Ooh.
yeah. I was gonna say at best he's like newbie Padawan.
All right, and and I'm using my force point.
Okay.
And
Well,
I actually have a dark side force point. Can I use both of them at the same time?
no, that is not how the dark side. Basically, how it goes is once you get 3 dark side force points, your character has fallen to the dark side,
Oh, okay.
and I delete that character and you make a new one.
Okay.
Whoopsie.
Okay.
Dark side points are very bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless you roll a dark side character to start.
There is a dark side character that is being NPC'd, and it's interesting.
There's a dark side character playing right now.
Yeah. So
You're killing the plot twist here, my friend.
It is what it is. They should be able to figure that part out by now.
So Kenobi rolls a control with a 2d6, which is 9, with my force point, which would make it what? 18?
Well, I mean, if you force pointed it, you're supposed to roll 4d6.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did the wrong thing then.
That's okay.
4d6.
Oh, if that's the case, I should have run 10d6, but over here.
No, I didn't do much better.
There you go. All right, so Watcher, it's up to you. Do you
I'll heal you. I'll hear you out.
All right.
I'm
All right,
curious
awesome.
than anything
It's up
else.
to you.
I immediately project into Watcher's mind exactly who it was that I saw.
You see a guy in a light blue robe. He is very transparent. However, due to the fact that he could not make out his face, he is projecting to you exactly what he saw. So you cannot exactly make out his face. If you wish to give me a perception check
I was
at
going
a
to say,
15
yeah,
or higher.
because technically I should probably know.
Yeah, I was going to say you've seen enough footage. You could piece it together. Hey, that's a 17. You're pretty sure that with the exception of the fact that there's been a loss of hair, it's kind of receding, and he looks a bit older, a few more crow's feet and whatnot, you're pretty sure that is General Obi-Wan Ben Kenobi. And that is most definitely a Force Ghost.
So I see. You are related to him.
That's the most of that I can do. I've done everything I can do.
Oh, come on.
Hey, Luffy, I just tested it, and I can hear it live on Facebook. I think it might be your phone, buddy.
All right, guys, what are you doing?
My turn is over, so it.
Okay, all right, and the Watcher has a chance to figure out what he's doing. Hey, Hito,
Yeah.
30 minutes into the game, it's finally your turn.
Woohoo!
All right,
I'm
guys,
sorry.
we're done. Or not.
All right.
I'm going to mute for just a moment and help Stephanie with the baby. I will be right back.
All right. So first thing. Oh gosh, I gotta think about how I want to do this because I have an idea on how to get out of here.
the fact that he has an idea should be scary enough as it is.
Yeah, considering there's not much left between him and.
They're really, yeah, no.
I took care
Oh,
of
that's
myself.
right. He is hiding over there. Good
Yeah.
work. In fact, Hito is the only one that you could not sense when you did your thing. That he was the only one that you're like, he's here somewhere.
So
So he did get a beat on me.
I had.
Well, you're kind of right there.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been
Well,
thinking about this since last
I'm
time we
effectively
played.
here.
I've been thinking about this, and I have an idea.
Sit with me, baby. Look at
I have an
Uncle Hito.
idea of why. At least I'm hoping I'm right here. So the first thing I'm going to do is that faulty lightsaber that I picked up, the one that's missing some pieces and all, and that's the red crystal that you can change out and all.
The only one that you have.
Is it though?
I don't know. That is yet to be discovered.
No. See, you got to remember something.
I know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to be obtuse on purpose. I know that you've got another lightsaber.
That we picked up from that clone warehouse.
Yes. The one with the defunct and severely depleted kyber crystals. Yeah, go ahead and use that one.
Oh no, we're fine. So, out of that faulty one, I'm taking that red kyber crystal and I'm stashing it on me.
Okay.
Going to keep that saber in hand. First thing I'm going to do is I don't want to do this. Because I know Mando's got a plan somehow or another. Because last game he was trying to show something that and I was out of visual sight, so I couldn't see him. So I'm gonna use perception and see if I can see what Mando was trying to show off earlier.
Okay.
That a no?
It's literally right in front of you. I'll say you need a 10 or higher.
Okay. Right, about that. Wait,
I'm waving something around. And gesturing.
There's a reason why you're a Jedi with no memory.
out of 3 dice, 2 of them were ones. This almost was bad.
Oh, trust me. If it had ended up as a critical fail, you would be falling on your face and showing off where you're at to the watcher right now. You're lucky.
Problem is, I don't know what direction Watcher is facing.
No, you don't.
You know what?
One more.
Okay.
He doesn't know
You
where I'm
don't?
at. Yeah,
What else are you doing?
I'm just going to hold action here because
You know, Watcher's just standing there, one arm up in the air, choking out a guy that's supposedly your friend. You do have a blaster.
yeah,
I mean, he is absolutely not most likely going to expect being shot from around a corner. You can Han Solo the crap out of this guy.
you know what? That's not a bad idea. Wasn't the
Yeah,
direction
really-
I was planning on going, but it's not a bad idea.
Okay.
All right. Does this... So
All you have
we're
to do
going to
is dash
use
up there, bro.
2 points, 2 movements to come here. And we're going to take a shot with a blaster at Watcher.
Okay.
All right. What?
Go
You get-
ahead.
All right. So rolling... Which one are we rolling with first? The blaster?
Yes.
Tally ho. Oh, that's not right, but I'll take it. I will take it.
I think you hit him. I think you got him.
From out of nowhere, he pulls out a Law's rocket, shoulders it like this, and goes, "Hasta la vista."
Oh.
Oh,
Baby.
Type in your actual code into the chat box. This is why I told you guys how to do that. Hey, Watcher,
6d6.
give me a altar roll.
I think your brain just went where.
Why
mine
didn't
went.
it roll?
Because you put the slash in the wrong space. It's slash R.
Oh.
space.
/r space 6d6. And
Hi, my name's Uncle Beasley, and I'm teaching these guys basics
21
of programming and
plus
mathematics.
2. We've got a 23.
Is that what you want to do, Watcher?
Yes.
All right, absolutely. Give me a. You know what? We'll count it. We'll count it as a dodge. Give me a dodge.
Okay.
Dodge up. Get time to dodge.
Okay. Hito, you pull out your blaster from seemingly out of nowhere. You level it off real quick. You're doing more or less a knee-jerk shot is what it is. You're not aiming. You're not taking the time to get a dead beat on it. But you level it up real quick like, and you pull the trigger once, sends off the bolt. As the bolt is in the process of flying through the air, you see that Watcher briefly glances at it and he sees it. He takes, give me a second, slow computer. He takes one step to the side, and as he does so, he pushes Alex one shot over,
Oh.
and your bolt hits Alex Kenobi dead in the back.
I have no armor on my back.
He
I've
has
been
no
holding
armor
my
on his
action.
back. How much was the damage that you rolled for 21? You have no armor on your back.
21
Alex,
plus 2.
Alex,
That's
give
the
me
shoot.
a.
What weapon are you using?
Oh no! That is his weapon code. Yeah, 66.
It deals 66 damage.
Yes. He found something
Not
I shouldn't have.
66, but 6d6.
Yeah, he found something I shouldn't have put in there, and now I'm kind of stuck with it. So it'll break very soon, and then I'll fix my mistake. Having said that,
You roll
give
it
me
on.
a strength roll. Awesome.
All right. Now let me find it.
Hey, I see a Hito wife behind the Hito site.
Yes, there was a Hito wife in the background.
Well, that's wrong.
Yes, he survives.
It's not 36 D6. Let me do it up here on the other.
Yeah, that's why I say either type it in or use that thing. I cannot. I spent so much time looking at JavaScript today. My brain's dead on it.
Each of y'all messaged me individually.
that's about
later
right.
on. I know how to fix it in the sheet because I fixed mine.
This is
Okay.
right. That's right there. 17
So-
does not beat 23.
18, 19, 20, 20. No, but it means that you're not dead. You are just wounded and stunned at the same point in time. Hey, Hito, you just shot your friend in the back.
And
Eh, he shot me in the head.
Can I see? Yeah, but I stunned you. I didn't kill you.
And I didn't kill you either.
Can I
He's
see?
also starting to bleed out.
I might have killed you.
Can I roll a perception to see if I know if I'm dying?
I'm pretty
Well,
sure
I mean-
you know
I
you're
mean,
dying.
I mean, you don't. Technically, you're not dying yet. You haven't taken enough damage. You're just in the first stages of "ow, why did you shoot me?"
Okay. Okay, I got you.
Now, if you happen to take 10 more points of damage, you'll be in the dying stage. Now, which one of you has a thermal detonator again? I don't remember.
Me.
Of course you do. You always do. All right, Hito, was there anything else that you wanted to do?
I'm changing my wound status to wounded.
Okay.
No, not right now.
All
Oh, wait,
right.
actually, hang on. I only moved 2 spots, which means I have another 2 I can use.
Yep.
So with that, we're going to come back the 2 spaces behind the pillar. So I came around, I shot my friend in the back, and I ducked back around. Booyah, stay under cover.
Does he know that he has shot me?
Yes, I'm pretty sure I watched myself
He's pretty
shoot you.
sure that he saw you got hit. Okay, having done that, let's see. You know what? Jabba finds this entertaining. He's sitting there watching this. He's and he reaches over and he picks up something. You're not too sure what it is. And he holds it up in one hand and he flicks it and it becomes a shining, bright yellow light, very much like a lightsaber. Except then it flickers a whole lot, and then you see it shrink back down. And he goes, and he throws it. It actually goes over the Watcher's head and tumbles all the way to the very bottom of the Rancor pit. So whatever it was that he was going to use, he's decided that it's broken and he has thrown it down in there. Having said that, Salacious, because he is his movement is stupidly good. Salacious decides that, hey, there's something bright up there. And he literally runs and jumps into the pit. So I'm going to move him down. If the computer can keep up with me doing things. Okay, there we go. All right, so Salacious is down in there with the Rancor and whatever the bright yellow object was. That is Jabba's turn.
Right, yeah. Object. By the way, everybody, this is Alex Kenobi. This is my Alex.
Nice.
Hello there.
Hey, buddy.
Having done that, beginning of the new round, Mando Commando. What are you doing?
I'm gonna keep trying to signal to Hito.
To the guy that you saw just shoot another man in the back. However, you did also take notice that the guy was shoved into the path of the bolt.
I'm innocent, I swear.
I keep trying to signal something to him.
Okay. Hito, give me a perception, and Mando, give me a perception. If Hito's perception is within 5 digits of yours, he'll figure out what you're doing.
There you go.
Okay, cool. All of a sudden, a light bulb goes off in Hito's head. Hey!
Ding!
Fries are done.
I knew you were going to say that.
I
you
work at
punk.
Burger King, make a flimble whopper.
I'm going to mute you.
I will pay the hat.
I'm serious.
Sorry, it's a force of habit.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I do have a quick question for Hito. Is this being broadcast over YouTube?
Yeah.
All right. Alex wants to watch it in his room, so he's going to watch this live.
All right. Mando, what else are you doing besides making wild gestures?
He's thinking.
No, I'm actually sending a message
he's-
to Hito of what it is.
Okay. Hito, he's passing you a note with instructions of do this or die. And
I don't know where to get the note
so
from.
that you guys know, whenever you send messages to each other, I do not see them. They do not show up on my end.
I would love to know how to do that.
/W space, start typing a person's name. It'll pop up in a little box. When you see it, hit tab, and then just start typing a message.
Gotcha.
That's how you whisper.
I thought this is how you whisper.
There, I just sent it over Messenger because it's easier.
Come on, battery last. Message requests. Not now. Hey! Roger, Roger.
Mm-hmm. This is why I'm staying here.
Roger, Roger.
Well, here,
What-
but
What is the name of that YouTube channel? Can you tell me the name?
Hedosci 13 Gaming.
That's what I thought.
All right.
Okay, so is there anything else that you're doing?
that's it. I'm going to continue to. I'm going to take the aim action at the Watcher.
Okay.
Rancor is typing.
You have intelligent thing I must say. Do 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 do. Rawr.
He found a cell phone. One of the
My
components.
language is so high. Let me roll and see if I can translate that.
Ugh.
That means I love you and dinosaur. I know that. Roar means I love you and dinosaur.
No, it means I'm going to bend you over.
Oh
You're going to
my!
clean up your own mess.
Huh?
Eat, yes, eat.
Okay.
Okay, so Mando has done what he wants to do. Hey, Watcher, you've effectively used this guy as a meat shield.
Hold on.
I mean, the only thing better than this is like a giant slab of cow hanging off a chain. I mean, really, what you gonna do?
I'm going to release him from that force hold and let him fall to the ground.
Are you going to drop him where he's at, or are you going to move him over the pit hole and drop him down there where the Rancor?
Stop giving him
and
ideas, you
Salacious is at?
sadistic.
Where he's at.
I think it would be better if you dropped him down there with Salacious.
But just drop him
Hey,
where he's at.
is up to you.
Drop him where he's at.
I mean, the Rancor's too distracted with a cell phone at the moment.
Okay. Well, me have an
Believe it or
important
not,
thing must tweet.
I have an idea to deal with that if he did drop him down there.
Okay.
That doesn't end my turn. Just
No. I have to. He because he's wounded. He is going to take fall damage. I'll set it at 2.
okay. Well,
Too late. Drop.
fine.
If you're wounded and you even fall like 5 feet, you take 2 damage.
I mean, I'm not
Oh,
actually not trying to kill him, but
Okay.
Yeah, right.
I got 3 damage left.
Okay. Awesome. You are now critically wounded. You cannot stand. Your legs do not work because where the bolt hit you, it came really close to your spine, and you being dropped and you tried to land on your feet to catch yourself. You felt your spine impact and you heard a slight cracking noise. Congrats, one of your vertebrae has broken.
So I can't breathe.
No. I mean a lower vertebrae. You can breathe, you just can't stand.
So there will definitely be no children in the Kenobi line if I survive tonight.
Okay.
Kenobi, do you now understand the depths in which you have offered yourself?
No, we're not going.
Go.
It
Um,
wasn't there.
as I'm gargling on blood.
Oops.
Oops.
I didn't pull the trigger.
Oops.
Can I?
I could probably sense your answer, I would think, at this point.
Yes, I can. Yeah, I'm okay with. Let me say this.
Everyone's typing. I love it.
I ain't typing nothing.
Mando's typing. I can hear it.
I'm eating ramen.
Woohoo, noodles.
Yay, ramen! Are you
Um,
eating that torture your gut ramen that you gave me?
Yes, the Samyang.
Yo, God, ye.
Yeah.
I do understand the power of this darker side of the Force. And it scares me. Am I close enough to Hito to force sense him a instruction as my action?
Oi.
You are severely damaged, so therefore your ability to concentrate and use the force is really limited. You can try to do it, but if you do it, I'm going to roll to see if you end up making a bad movement somehow and damage yourself even more.
Don't.
I need to tell him where I've hidden his money.
Don't. No, we'll deal with that later. Just.
You know what? Give me a knowledge check. You may have to type it out. If you do not get 20, then it's the furthest thing from your mind.
Okay. Okay. Well,
No,
Yeah, that's not a 20.
that's definitely not working. So I'm going to do this. I'm supposed to have a 3D. I'm supposed to have a. It's not. I'm supposed to have a 3D6. Hold on. I did it wrong.
Even with 3d6, that wouldn't get you to 20.
no.
No way. 13.
All right. Even on both of them, you have much bigger issues to worry about. We're outside the fact that you have some money squirreled away, a credit or two. You're not really. I mean, it's not a big thing that you're worried about.
Okay. So
It's still my turn.
Yeah.
I didn't finish my turn.
Sorry.
sorry.
That's
sorry.
right. I can make this real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna
He
roll
looks off his
command.
head.
I'm gonna roll command to give Kenobi an instruction.
Okay. Kenobi, give me a. Give me a perception, because if you fail this, it'll seem like as if it is your own natural idea, the command that he's giving you.
What?
Don't use the sheet. You type it in, or use the quick little roller.
I'm going to use a quick roller.
All right, you need to get better than a 15. Actually, you're wounded. You need to get better than.
Oops.
That's not it.
Okay. I didn't.
Oh, this is going to get bad.
It's supposed to be a 2d6 plus 2, so I didn't. It's
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say you don't even have enough dice to get high enough. You're in too much pain to think outside the box right now. What's the command, Watcher?
I'm dying.
You, Kenobi, you will bring your friend to me at all costs. That will be how you show that you are willing to follow me.
All right.
And I forget, can we move diagonally?
Yes, sure
Okay.
can. Counts as one block.
Okay, then from there, I'm going to actually start making my way to the exit.
Can I just roll with my own dice on my table since mine's not working since I have them?
You can, but then you have to tell me what number you rolled,
Well, I
which
will,
is the
and I
whole reason why I set this up for us to see what people roll.
And I promise you, beyond a shadow of a doubt, with my hand on my credentials, I will tell the truth.
Okay. All right,
Well,
guys. He's swearing. He's swearing on his license.
I'm not swearing. I'm faithfully
I'm-
affirming.
He is affirming.
If you want to know exactly how far you can move, there's a little ruler.
Yeah.
About 4 down.
Yeah. I know, but the way that it works in here is I'm trying to get them so that they can move 1 square per dexterity.
Okay. So
Yeah, it's got squares. on it.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Well, hey, there. Yeah, there you go.
So
Oh,
is this,
that's interesting. Okay.
I've got to try my best to bring Kenobi to bring Hito to him
At all cost.
at all costs. That means including my life. So I am going to try to crawl to Kenobi. Okay?
You are Kenobi.
I mean, I'm going to try to crawl to Hito.
Sure.
I'm going to go over yonder. Go, Ben, over yonder. Well, that really stinks. Triple
Okay.
one. Triple one.
No.
No.
Really?
No.
Okay, Kenobi. As you try your best, gagging and sputtering on your own blood as you are doing your absolute the best that you can do to move forward. You move forward 2 spots, and sadly, these trap plates that you're initially on, not exactly well maintained, not exactly in the best of shape, and definitely not flush with each other. As you get off of them, one of them happens to flip over just enough to catch your foot. You try to shake it off. It won't shake it off because you're having leg issues. So you decide, all right, you're going to roll over real quick to flip the plate off of you. As you roll over real quick, you hear the earth shattering, horrific sound of crack, crack, crunch, and you feel the spine going all the way up to the base of your rib cage, just tearing apart one after another after another. You start gasping and choking, lying there as if the whole world's coming apart on you. You don't know what happened. You only came in here to look for your brother. That was the whole thing. You're lying there. You glance around. The world starts to fade off onto you. You can see Mando. You can't see his face, but you're pretty sure that he has a very shocked look on his face. Although you hope so. You quickly glance over to your friend Hito, which you remember why he has amnesia. You know exactly the whole story of it, how y'all met, the good time that y'all had. I mean, hey, you guys took out a giant marauding droid for heaven's sake. You took it down, and now all that you can think of is he doesn't remember it. He barely remembers you, and you're on this horrible planet. There's an evil spaceman over there, and the world slowly slips off into black. And at your last moment, you happen to hear your brother's voice, and you hear, "Everything will be okay. Just trust in the Force." You feel yourself get lifted up, or that's what you think. You look up, you open up your eyes, and there's your brother, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Amazingly enough, he looks like as if he's in his early 20s. That's around the last time that you actually saw him. He looks to you and he says, "I think it's time that we caught up and talked to each other. I wanted to hear about how your life was up until this point. Maybe we can sit down and just talk and share how everything was." You kind of look around and nod and you say, "Okay." He wanders off a little bit and you follow him. Strange thing is that as this is happening, the world seems frozen around you. Jabba's not moving. The weird colored guy is not moving, which is really strange. He tends to move around a lot. Mando's staying still, which is actually a thing with him. He seems to always know what he wants to do. You don't see Hito around whatsoever. You also take notice that you don't hear anything. You don't hear the wind. You don't feel the warmth of the sun on you or anything. And you step off, and there's this giant rolling cloud of mist. And then next thing you know, you're standing next to your brother, and you're discussing how life is different, mistakes made, good times had, things you could have done better, and how in the end, it's all about just doing the best that you can with what you got. cut on over to the real world. You guys see him roll over. You hear his spine snap. His eyes roll back into the back of his head, and he falls down. You see blood come gurgling up out of his mouth and nose. He thrashes around wildly. You hear more spine snapping until he finally stops. Dead. He's not making it out of this one, guys. Hito, it's your turn.
And there goes the Watcher's Apprentice.
All right. I'm at a loss because I think there was a way I could have prevented all that. All right, Beasley, you watching your Facebook?
Absolutely not. I cannot run more than one website on this computer.
All right. How was it that you whispered?
/W space begin typing in their name. It should pop up. Once it pops up and you see their name there, hit tab, space, and then type in whatever it is that you want to do.
All right. /W.
Oh, or for the fact that you've been dinging me.
All right. So yours just comes up as uncle.
Yes.
All right. So /W space uncle.
And then whatever you want to say.
Okay.
Y'all read my? Have y'all read the?
Those ones were exactly what killed you. If you had not rolled all ones, you would have been mostly okay. As soon as you said, man, they're all ones, I went, oh, and let me tell you, Mando knew exactly what was going to happen.
Mhm.
He's like,
Oh,
yeah,
I felt
he's
it.
dead.
It had to happen.
But don't worry.
Hito's sad.
Hito, are you sad? Are you a sad puppy?
He's sad because I died before I told him where I hid all his money.
No. Hito, the answer is no.
Seriously?
That is not going to rebuild a spine. Do you know how many vertebrae there is in between the lower bit of your rib cage down to your butt? Omnigel is pretty good. It isn't a miracle in a bottle.
No,
No,
but we just need
Yeah,
just
no.
enough.
Omnigel wouldn't do it.
no. Omnigel is like a
Flesh
1d6. Okay, you drop down from a worse score to a better worse score.
He's trying to
No.
figure out how to save me, isn't he?
He sure is. The thing is that what he doesn't realize is the fact that you rolled all ones. That's it. I didn't kill him because I wanted to kill him. His dice killed him.
It's part of the game. It's fine.
Yeah, because honestly, the Watcher probably would have rather lived at this point, but because now I got to go do all the work myself.
Ah, just like real life.
God. No, there's got to be a way I can pull this off.
If nothing else, you can always pick up his body and try to see if it can get fixed up by droids. But his mind, by the time you get back into town, is going to be damaged.
Hence the reason, with
Also,
all of
moving
that
somebody
I'm
with
trying to
spinal cord
do,
injury.
it's just to get the spark of life back into it. I'm not trying to.
I'll be back.
Ah!
Okay, so I'm reunited with my brother, something I've wanted for my entire life, and you're going to try to bring me back.
Yeah.
The thing I've been working for, I finally attained. And that's the reason why I'm okay with him dying.
But I'm not.
Sorry, I had to go save a cicada from Puppy.
Let me ask you a question, Hito. If time stops for me, The training that I'm going to receive from Obi-Wan does not eliminate Alec from the world of Star Wars board game play. It could come back and speak to you as a Force ghost at some point in the
Yeah, I
future.
was going. He can force ghost you. It's just at my discretion.
But
Discretion.
as I said, with all of that combined,
Just to let you know, he said, "Can I use the Force plus the Omni Gel? The Omni Gel and the Force do not work together. That's not how they work. The Force is
No.
an item
listen,
plus
This-
the Imperial Med Kit. The Imperial Med Kit only does like 1d6 to bring him back. You need surgical skills. What is your surgery roll?
my goal here, the goal here,
It's a specialized skill. None of you have it. You haven't gone to school for it. Literally, Dask did the same thing to us.
the goal here is to use the Omnigel and the med kit to do some repair, and then see if there's a way to use the Force to bring his tail back to just some sort of
Okay.
life and
Listen to
get
me.
him to a ship.
Ito,
Yeah.
if you do not listen to me, I'm going to kick you from the game. So listen to me. He is dead. It is a plot point. I hate revealing these things, but he is dead. It is a plot point.
Can I say this to you, Hito? This was
He-
not a surprise to me.
Fine.
We've already got a new character rolled up for him. And you're
Okay.
going to freaking love it.
Waiting outside the door.
Yeah,
Okay.
literally, you're holding up everything. But
Well,
I'm
I'm
glad.
sorry.
I'm glad.
I'm
that you
doing
feel
exactly
tormented.
what I would do.
I'm glad that you feel tormented. That means I gave a good description.
Fair enough.
Honestly, I felt it like that was deep.
You know what I was sitting there thinking? I want
Thank
Uncle
you.
Beasley to give the eulogy at my funeral. That's what I was thinking.
All right.
I'm stuck as the permanent dungeon master for a good reason, and that's pretty much it.
All right. So with that,
Puppy.
1, 2. Watcher is still there.
Did bark?
Captain Mark.
Yes, puppy can bark.
He says puppy and he pulls it up after a bark and it's a cat.
All right.
Yes, puppy can bark.
So I'm trying to stay out of Watcher's radar. Can I use control to try to bring Kenobi towards me?
You know what? Due to the utter tragedy that just happened, I'm going to award you +1 bonus permanent force point. So you now have 2 force points permanently. You can spend that extra force point to slide the remains over to you. I would do it as he's walking away, though, just to make sure that he doesn't see you.
Yeah, so that was going to be the action. But you said do it as he's walking away. So what, like, wait till his turn?
Yeah. Basically, what you want to tell me is you're holding your action until the Watcher does something,
All right.
and if he walks away, we'll kick over to you for it to happen. Then we'll kick back over to the Watcher.
Ditto.
All right. You hear Jabba. He has pooped himself. He doesn't know what to do. Salacious Crumb is in the back. All right. Jabba's like, what the fuck is this shit?
Well, the mood just shifted. All right.
You were like, that's interesting. Salacious Crumb is in the bottom. He has got the barely functioning lightsaber to work. He is trying to hold off the Rancor. If you can just imagine him fighting a Rancor, that's what he's doing. I'm not going to move his character though. I don't want to tempt my computer. So we're going to go all the way back on over to Mando. Hey, Mando. Hito seems to understand what you were saying and how you were gesturing and pointing. Oh, geez, here he goes with the. You were the only one that uses that things, man.
It works. It works really well. I know
It
exactly where I
does.
need to move.
For Christmas, I'm buying you a ruler. You should be the happiest man upon the face of the earth.
I only use it in this, so I know exactly how many squares.
Okay.
By the way, what he has been seeing is just
He did go sleep later. It was like 3 or 2:30.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna move over here. Basically, I'm trying to get the Hito.
Okay. All right. You got. Well, you know, if you tell me that you're dashing, you can more than cover it. You just won't be able to shoot or attack or anything. So I mean, you can get like literally right beside him if you choose to dash. If you don't dash, then you're fine.
Yeah, I'll move right here.
All right. If that's all that you're going to do, watch or it's your go.
Oh, right. I was walking out, so I had my back turned when he.
Yeah, see, I
Yes.
thought that's what you were doing, but I
Yeah.
wanted to make sure.
So there's probably no need for me to actually roll this, but I sense his passing, I guess. Or do
Absolutely.
you
Yep.
want to, okay.
Yeah, no. You automatically you know the
Gotcha.
sound of crunch and such. You just okay,
Yeah.
he's gone.
The
So-
Rancor ate half of me. I mean, come on. And the best half of me.
Glancing over my shoulder,
Okay.
I see Kenobi's body laying there, or what's left of his body, I guess. And I would like to do telekinesis on his corpse and get it in front of me to actually start making my way with it out of Jabba's palace.
Okay. Give me a telekinesis roll. Kenobi,
Oh,
how much
no,
did
sorry,
you
that
weigh?
was the wrong one.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't matter, it's the same dice, but
Hey,
That's better.
plus four more points is better. How much did you weigh, Alec?
230 pounds.
Okay, yeah. The Force shouldn't have any real
Yeah.
problems with that, especially with the 19.
And with half of
okay.
me gone.
You come on, Mr. Mouse, we can do this. All right, let's see if I can do this. All right, you have 5 points in force, so you're able to move him 5 squares. So he's kind of perpendicular to you now.
okay.
Okay.
Uh,
If you force point it, you can put him 10.
yeah, but I don't want to.
Slam me into the wall.
Right, yeah, I'm not trying to slam him into the wall. Actually, if you go if you were to move him
Nosy. You need to
2
catch up on it.
diagonal, and then you could move him 2 diagonally and then 3 in front of me from where? No, where was he at? He was over there. Where was he at? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
I'm sorry, I
2.
had to take this from the baby.
Oh, jeez.
Nice.
That would have been a bad day.
Either way, and then, man, I really wanted
Well,
him
I
in
mean,
front of me.
if you move him 5, that'll be 5 more, and my computer's not going to cooperate. Well, I have to use the keyboard. We'll do diagonal first. Come on, computer. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you do diagonal first. But that is you having spent all that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that I'd have to run do another force point.
And you still have your movement.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and move. there. So yeah, I'll use the force point and to make sure that he's in front of me there.
Okay. All right. Good work.
He's that important to me.
It's killing you, Hito. Killing you.
You have
Awesome.
no idea.
Awesome. You are not in play, so we're going to skip on over to Hito.
That's fine. I'm going to use this opportunity to go to the bathroom.
Hey, that sounds like a win. To do the desk thumbs up. Since we can't see, I mean, not desk, since the Dreas thumbs up, since we can't see Dreas, and therefore we can never see his thumbs up. Yeah. Hito. This guy's has drug away your dead friend. Not only did something happen and he died, to add insult to injury, he's claiming the body, possibly as a trophy. I mean, you know, the last living Kenobi. I'm sorry, the last dead Kenobi.
Thinking about this.
Is that what that smell is? Let me.
So he's concentrated pretty heavily on the body right now, right?
Yeah.
And his back is. I'm pretty sure his back should be to me. I'm around the corner, so I can't see him. But if he's heading out the door. Huh. All right.
You know, I'm pretty sure that this absolutely seals into the fact that these guys are not going to ask the Watcher to help train them in the Force.
No, absolutely
Although,
not.
although technically him dying was not the Watcher's fault. It was a self-defense move.
All right.
Of
I
him
was all
pushing.
on board to take him as an apprentice at this
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right.
I mean, he actually didn't kill him. Someone shot and he used the first thing that he had as a shield.
Yeah, I know. That's part of the reason why I'm really upset. The only thing to do is to get we got to get out of here. There's nothing I can do against Watcher. I'll just wind up like Kenobi.
I'm going to be glaringly obvious here for about one moment. He's leaving and taking the body with him. If you simply wait 2 more turns, he'll probably get in his ship and leave. Then you can walk out the front door. If Jabba will let you. Or you can take the chance to dash and make it out the side door and hope that you're not going out the side door at the same time as the Watcher is leaving. So,
Wait, you're talking about the side door that I sealed with all the rubble and everything?
We have ways of opening a door.
Yes, it is sealed with rubble, but it's not fused with rubble.
Gotcha.
All right. So I turn to Mando. There's nothing we can do. He seems to be leaving. We just need to stay here and pray he doesn't turn around.
Yes, I agree.
So with that,
As they both point at him and go, "Big man, scary."
everybody has their time. This isn't his.
Very true. Very true.
So that's it. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to just sit there while this sadistic guy drags my buddy's body out.
You know what? Except that's not what you're going to do. You're going to give me a perception check. If you get higher than a 5, a forced memory is going to come flooding back to you.
Yep.
That looks higher than a 5.
Yep.
Okay. You have a brief flashback. You are in some temple. You're not really too sure. It's kind of nice and bright, has a slightly earth-type Asian vibe to it, but it's also pretty monkish. You're walking around in some very loose kind of robes. nothing really showing. They're just kind of long, flowy. You and this other guy are walking side by side, and you're discussing various things and whatnot. And a person comes up. You can't make it out. They seem to be asking you a question. You point off to a direction off onto the side, and he bows to you and runs off into the doorway that you just pointed at. And then suddenly you happen to look over at your friend, and your friend looks at you and he says, "You know, at some point in time, all these Jedi are going to end up coming up into the face with the Force. And they're going to have to make the hard decision of, do they really want to take a life?" And you look around and you goes, "Well, no one ever really wants to take a life." And your friend says, "That's true, but sometimes the life that is given has a different purpose, and it is the best outcome possible." At that point, you both kind of look to each other and nod and everything. You remember patting down your robes and you feel something off onto the side. As you glance down, you see that there's a pouch there. The pouch definitely has something in it. And as you start to look into it, you see the shiny goldish type glint color of something in there. It looks to be round, kind of a cylindrical type object. And then you flash forward. You kind of blink your eyes, and there's Mando. You can't tell what he's doing or what he's thinking because he has his visor down. But you're pretty sure that for a brief moment, you were somewhere else. Mando looks at you and goes, "Are you okay?" You just kind of nod.
Are you sure?
All right.
I'll make it through.
All right. If that's the end of Hito's turn, Jabba's seen some crap today. He don't know what to do. Salacious is down there actively fighting the Rancor with this very faulty lightsaber.
Oh man, that's a nice mental picture.
If anyone happens to look down, you see this guy doing like Monkey King type moves, jumping and flipping and everything. Look, he's doing stuff that would make Yoda go, "Woo, nice."
Darth Crumb.
Yes, Darth Crumb. So we're going to pop back on over to Mando.
Going to step right here and use my trick to peek the corner, waiting for him to leave.
Okay. As you're using a trick, you take notice of the fact that Jabba's not doing anything, which is really strange for Jabba. You can tell that that this blue-skinned man, the Watcher, is about ready to step off and go into the entrance point. Anything else that you want to do?
I just kind of hold my hand out, telling Hito to wait. As I'm
All right, Hito,
checking the corner.
he's giving you the hold-up signal.
Yeah, that's not easy for me right now.
Okay. All right, is that all that you want to do, Mando?
Mhm.
All righty. Watcher, how are you giving these guys nightmares tonight?
I believe he already has.
Yeah, I was gonna say I started off with that. I'm gonna continue on to my ship, pushing this corpse floating through the air before me as I'm making my way, like a, I guess, almost like a one-man funeral procession.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know that I need to move this guy because I'm set up as the operator for him. Are you like dashing or are you standard moving?
Just standard moving. I don't see the point in wasting any extra. Wait,
All right,
wait.
well-
Hold on a second. Does a dash do anything other than, like, does it use anything specific, or is it just that's the end of my turn?
You double your movement, but you don't get an attack.
Well, I'm not planning to do an attack this turn, so yes, dash.
All right, so what is your dash movement?
How do I come up with that number? Sorry.
Dex times 2.
Your dexterity.
Be 6 total.
Okay, 6, 1, 2. All right. Okay. All right. Well, then he's at the 6 point right now. Is where he's at. So you moving forward will put him right the square right beneath him.
6 puts me right on top of him.
Okay. Well, then there you go.
There we go.
Yep. Go for it.
Okay. That ends my turn.
All right. Awesome. Your lifeless corpse is being drug away. As I'm sitting here watching a certain Mando draw lines all over my screen.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Ito, you just going to wait? Hold your action?
Yeah, because if I don't, I'm gonna let emotion take over. So I need to stay here until Mando tells me he's gone.
And remember, you know good and well that emotions and Jedi do not mix.
Hence the reason I have to sit and stay.
It's a good thing you're not a Jedi. All right. Mando, you are completely in control, bro. Ito is just following along behind you. Wow, holy crap, did you run? What the? You just
I
jumped
signaled
out
to him.
there.
All right, come on. Move up.
All right. Watcher, if you're going to do a dash, then you can give me a second.
I don't need to do
Firefox
it.
is freaking out.
I actually don't need to do a dash on
Yeah,
this.
yeah, that's right. All you gotta do is get to the nose of your ship.
No, actually, it's not the nose of the ship. The ramp is actually in the back of the ship. But
Oh, well.
I'd like to use my data pad to actually command my ship autopilot to lift up, turn, and land right in front of me so that I can just walk onto my ship.
All right, give me a second. Oh, oops, that's not it.
Can't get off of the
Do, 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 do. It's over here somewhere.
God,
All right.
My master's going to kill me.
As you tell it
You
to
deserve it.
oh, jeez, this is not easy. All right, it lifts up, turns, and aligns itself with you.
Everything just got dark.
What? Everything just got dark?
Yeah.
Really? Ah, it's the map.
Yeah.
There's
Wow.
It's bright as all get out where I'm at.
Okay. So,
Hold up. Firefox is doing thing.
yep.
Okay, I have to let me check out why it did that. Dynamic lighting. Oh, that is absolutely not the right one I need to be on. If it'll let me go back on over.
It's all good. I ain't worried about it
Okay.
right now.
Well, no, I clicked on the wrong thing and it took me over to over to Ahsoka, which you guys haven't met up with yet, so ignore that.
Ah!
What is it, Hito?
Spoilers! Hey, I can see everything now.
You can see everything now.
Absolutely
yeah, I can
everything.
see everything now.
Okay, there
Like,
you go. That'll
I see
work
the
for now.
dead body in the Rancor pit. I can now see the dead bodies being dragged to a ship.
Yep. All right. As now, if I take y'all's characters off the map, you won't be able to see the map. So I'm just going to move your characters up into the edge, and the other people can just pretend that they are gone. Okay. So I'm officially telling you guys, pretend that they are gone.
Aw. I was hoping they'd get to see the ship.
I watched it. I saw it go off, fly off. I saw it. That
Okay,
was
so you're not really too sure exactly what kind of engine it has or what kind of configuration it is, but you happen to hear a wom 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 type kick up, and then a very loud, and you're pretty sure that it has a non-standard engine. Definitely not something that's found in your normal run-of-the-mill TIE fighter. There's a whole bunch of sand and heat and everything kicked up. You do feel it gets real hot real quick, and the ship lifts up pretty quickly, and then it just goes flying off to who knows where he's taking them, somewhere off into the atmosphere, maybe to another place. There are many towns here. All right, haven't done that. Roll 20. Why you gotta do that to me? Okay, ship is gone. There you go. Yeah, I had to remove it, so I remember that it's gone. Okay. The Watcher and the body of Awesome Powers is no longer here, even though they're on the map. Ignore them. Okay. Mando has made his mad dash. Ito,
We're
are
making
you
a
gonna do?
dash out of here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
As you come up to the very end of your dash, you happen to glance across over to Jabba. Jabba looks over at you, and for the briefest of microseconds, he actually has a tiny little bit of sympathy and pity flash across his face for you. He knows and realizes that you just lost a friend, even if you did not know them that long. At which point he looks to you and he rah, blah, 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 and he reaches with his other hand, the one that is not constantly by guns and weapons, and he pulls out something and he looks at it and he looks at you and he tosses it right at your feet. It's a small plastic container, about, I don't know, 6 inches by 4 inches, about 3 inches thick. It is imperial white, but when you happen to look at it, the symbol stamped on it is not the Empire. It seems to be a Clone War era relic. At which point he just looks to you, points to the door, and starts yelling. He's obviously telling him to get out. You've done enough damage to his place.
Oops. Well, that wasn't supposed to go to the whole group, but there you go.
Yep, there you go. Yep, now y'all know what his ship is, and because he posted it, it's now you all know.
Yeah, my bad.
It happens. People
It
make
was supposed to go
stuff
to
up all the
the
time.
whisper code didn't.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't kick in. All right, that is what Jabba has done as Hito has ran. So Mando.
Technically, Hito saw the ship anyway early in the.
Yeah, he did.
My turn to move.
Yes, and it is definitely an ugly, but it's not an ugly ship. Holy crap, you were booking it, bro. All right, Watcher's no longer here. Awesome's no longer here. Hito, are you following along?
I'm going to pick up what Jabba threw.
Okay.
Yeah, I went this way.
Wait, how? Hang on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, actually, I can. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I can technically stand right on top of it.
Okay.
But we're gonna just follow up right behind him.
All right, not a problem. Okay, Mando and Hito, as soon as you guys cross over the boundary of that door, we will go into narration mode, and I will flop y'all on over to the landing page so that I can do damage control that I have done to everything. Except give me just a brief second. I need to check this. Okay. All right. You two go ahead and cross on over that threshold. Awesome. The answer is no.
I got you. You answered that before I could.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the
Yeah.
second question. First question is answered enough.
Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna flop on over to the landing page. Good. This thing is driving. Anyone want a crappy computer?
I got a couple of them already sitting around here. I need to give them to the watcher and let him work on them.
Well, I mean, at some point in time, there is no fixing a bad computer.
I can do miracles with an SSD, sir.
That is absolutely true. SSD is literally the only reason why I still use this computer.
I mean,
Okay,
my
guys,
laptop
we
too,
are
man.
back over here up at the landing. You guys, everyone should be here. Current map, Jabba's Palace. That's not true anymore. I'm going to have to change that. Guys, I think that you did pretty good. And as I discussed with certain Hito and a former Alex Kenobi, every time that we play for 1 month, since we do not have a PIP system and since you guys do not have a way to actively earn these because you're constantly doing something and there is no downtime, from now on, at the end of the month on the final game session, and I'm giving it to you early this time, you can choose a attribute and you get a single +1 to put it on.
All right.
As you know, once the attribute hits up to the number, you can flop it on over. So choose a single attribute and you can pop it on up. If you're going to
as
dump it
in
into
a +1 or
a +1.
okay.
Now, if you're going to put it into force, it only becomes another standard plus. I would highly recommend not putting it into the force because most of y'all are force users and you kind of have the ability to train and you can do that much easier than saying I'm lifting weights or I'm doing Pilates or anything else like that. But it's up to you. However, once your force score reaches 8, I'm capping you. Because 9 is Darth Vader and 10 is Palpatine. And y'all ain't neither one. Yeah,
So
I know.
yeah.
Sigh.
Well, no, I just realized I didn't use my skill points from the last game.
Beastly, from the game that me and
Yes.
Aaron played the other night, I'm gonna add in those skill points we picked up from there because I never spent them.
All right, I need to tell you guys from now on, you have got to spend them before
The
you
next-
The
leave
next,
and the next thing happens because I've taken notice that some of you have a lot of skill points built up and they ain't being used, which is why I tried to end the game
Oh,
5
God,
minutes
for
early
work,
for
man.
you guys to get stuff done before Hito has to leave the session.
Yeah, no, trust me, I'm about to burn some. Actually, I can't.
And I'll go ahead and tell you, this is a new rule. Once, all right, you can only up to a different dice level one time, okay, per session. So, like for instance, if you had a chance to make your blaster skill 3d6 to 4d6 and then 5d6, I'm not going to let that happen. Only one time at a time. No one gets that good all of a sudden. Although I do understand
Okay.
building up happens.
So here's my
I may
problem with
undo
that. Here's my problem with that. This entire round, I only used one skill. So if you want me
Okay.
to burn points, I can only put it in that one skill I used, which was blaster.
it sounds like then you're putting points in the blaster.
Would
But
that
you
be the
just
only
said that.
exception to that rule? Is
But
if
you
only
just
use
said
one
that if
skill?
it looks like it's gonna tick up dice a couple times, that you're gonna stop it.
Did you not use any force skills?
No.
Yeah, you did.
I believe that you drug his body and caused everything to happen.
No, I didn't.
You did not use a
No,
control.
I
wrong.
held my action to see what he was going to do so that if he walked away, I could pull Kenobi's body towards
Okay,
me, but he
that's
took
true.
the stupid thing with him.
That's true. Well, then I tell you what. From this point on, I'm going to highly encourage you that you only use these skills that you do, and also start doing more than I shoot with my blaster. Of course, I'll be honest with you, half of it's my fault because I'm not putting you in situations where you have to use other skills, and that will definitely change up at the beginning of next session.
So, is like for me this round, I know I used dodge, I used command,
Yeah.
but pretty much everything else I did was with force, control, sensor, alter. So, the skill points that I earned, am I stuck with like putting them into uh, dodge and command, or can I
Dodge,
do the
command,
plus
control,
one?
sensor, alter.
I can do the +1 to the force
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, does anybody else feel like we're at the end of The Empire Strikes Back right now? The same kind of mood.
I kind of hope so. That's what I was aiming for.
Oh,
Hi, feel helpless.
Huh. So I guess
I can go ahead and tell you, Hito's going to have words with me because I know that look on his face.
Hito
Y'all-
may or
y'all
may
got
not
my
be
ship,
just
so-
slightly frustrated.
you got my
Again.
you got my ship specs, so I'm also gonna throw this down since you guys witnessed this one too.
It was how
Yeah,
many
his Shadow Saber.
points?
All right, I'll say one last thing. Hito, as you happen to exit out of there, you take out the box that was thrown down at your feet, and you kind of do like this. Yeah, jostle it back and forth. All that you hear is sound like something real small, maybe size of a pencil or whatnot, inside waggling back and forth. You're not too sure. There is no lock on it. It is purely a Imperial white plasteel-esque type case. You can easily open it. It's literally, like a little latch that you lift up and it opens up. Do you want to open it up?
How much freedom do I have at the moment here?
You get
Use
to
your
say
strength.
yes or no.
use strength to open it up. Roll to see.
No. Because I was thinking, well, before I open this, I probably would want to see if I could sense what's inside of this stupid thing. Try to give one more skill I can try to sink something into.
I tell you what, I'll let you you can put points into sense because I know that you last time kept on trying to sense where people were.
Okay. Well,
But
then
do you want to open up the
yeah,
little
we're gonna
plastic
open it.
box? You open up the little plastic box, and you happen to see as you're glancing in there that there is something long and thin. It looks like a burnt wooden something, and there's a piece of parchment or something on there. You pick it up and you flip it over, and you happen to see that there's some numbers there. A very quick deduction tells you that it's GPS coordinates. And then at the bottom, there's a number. Hey, Aaron, what was the amount of money that I said that you guys had left over?
87,575 apiece.
You see the number 85,000. There's nothing else besides it. If you can get there, this might be where Kenobi hid his share of the credits. Although you don't remember that being there.
Okay.
If you're wondering how Jabba had it, he's Jabba.
Good point.
You remember I was penniless and I was very ugly to Jabba and told him, kiss your tail goodbye, and then his Rancor ate mine off.
Yes. Rancor ate that butt. I'm sorry.
He did it off.
Okay. Grand total points for today. Honestly, not a lot happened. It was much more storyline and plot than anything else. You guys get 4 points. Normally you would get 6 or 7, but it was more plot than anything else. So that kind of takes apart from it.
Beasley, did you read my last private message?
Um, I'll let you have 7 total for him.
Okay.
Okay. However, your special skills all the way at the very bottom that we talked about.
I got you.
Okay. Yeah.
Enough said. I fully
Yep.
fully understand that.
Okay.
All right.
All right, I'm good.
So I've got Sense and Blaster I can use. They both about to get a major upgrade.
Well, don't forget that you got a +1 that you could put into dexterity, perception.
Oh, I
strength.
already put that in
No.
perception.
Good choice.
I can't stand moving as slow as I do.
You put in a dexterity. Yeah.
All right.
I feel like
So I
I
got
should be able to move more than 3
15
spaces.
to use.
Did the
I
very
may
special. went
I
for
may
strength.
do it to the fact that everyone moves 10 spaces, and when you double it becomes 20. And I really am debating that because these sessions are being limited more so by your movement than by storyline. So I'm debating between 5 to 10.
I wish we could automatically do double dexterity for our movement space, but then just do, and your dash would be quadruple.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Yeah, that actually sounds pretty good. All right, so from now on, whatever your dexterity is, double it. That is the amount of squares that you can move. If you're dashing, it is ×4. Although by the time you get there, you're going to be a sweating mess.
Although
Yeah.
if I mean, could we, to extend our movement, could we also execute a jump to go along with our movement?
Dexterity should have a jump skill.
It's in strength, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
strength.
Yeah, it stays in strength because that's where it's at.
Yeah.
Trust me, if it'd been me that designed the sheets, they'd be different. But
Well, no, I'm just saying it can. I don't know, because when you jump, like, what's to say you're not jumping forward?
yeah,
So,
well, really, strength doesn't actually have that much, and they didn't want to overwhelm dexterity. I think is what happened.
probably. That's okay. Either way, I'm satisfied with the way my character is balancing out.
Okay. All right, well, guys, I hope that you had a good time. I know that it was a
It
bit of
was
a
an
bit
emotional one.
emotional one. Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I had this plan 3 weeks ago. I was just waiting for something to pop up, and it just happened to nail right onto it.
I really didn't want to kill him. So now I have
You
to go
didn't
through an
kill him. I
alternative.
did.
What? Well, I didn't want him to die.
Hey,
Now I got to rethink everything
According
else I
to the
needed to do.
roll, He killed himself.
Well, this is true.
Hey, had I not shot him in the back,
Hey, look. Hey, no. You don't understand. The dice killed him. The nice and happy, friendly dice that I just gave him killed him.
It would. I mean, I got a 3. I got a 1-1-1.
Yeah,
And-
guys, it really was. Look, Arya has died before because she botched a dice roll, and I mean that is why she died.
hey,
It happens.
Mando, you want to hear something funny?
Hmm.
The dice that he rolled was one of Arya's sets.
It
Is it
is.
the pink one?
No, it's the
Okay.
the cosmic blue one.
I was
yeah, no.
gonna say, if you gave him the pink one, you were dooming him to fail.
Everyone knows, all right. Everyone on the Wednesday night knows that if I offer you a pink set, there's specifically one pink set because it actually has numbers on them and not pips. But no, if I hand you a numbered pink set, you're gonna die.
I'll take those odds.
Yeah, I ended up using that pink set last week because of a grenade roll I rolled. I'm
Hmm.
still upset about that grenade.
May
It
the
was a
odds ever
60
be in your
grenade, and I
favor.
rolled 5 ones.
Hey,
Hey, remember to charge your grenades.
To be fair, I'm kind of disappointed you didn't try to throw a thermal detonator my way.
I
was
was
expecting that.
planning on it.
It would have ended so badly.
Yeah,
I had
it
like
would've.
4 contingencies set up for that moment, and it was just going to be hysterically like how that was going to play out.
Hey,
All right,
BC,
so I'm gonna take a DM moment here for a second and go. I knew that tonight was going to go one of two ways. You guys were either going to join up forces with the Watcher, and he would teach you the Force, and you would start down a brand new path, or you're going to decide that the Watcher is the ultimate evil, and that you don't ever want to have anything. And I think that the second path is what happened. A lot of y'all are pretty mad and upset at him, even though all he's doing is taking the body off to be buried.
Yeah, right, sure. Next thing I know, I'm going to be fighting Mecha Kenobi.
Alex, no. Mecha what, huh?
Mecha Kenobi.
Well, I mean, Darth Maul came back with only half a body, and technically that's exactly what Alex has got.
Emperor knows how to transfer his mind into other bodies.
That is true. I completely. Hey, hey, Watcher, you and I are going to have a talk. You and I are going to have a talk in the next few days about plot points that you can help me out with, because that is such a good idea.
Oh, when I say I want to try to use the Force to bring some sort of consciousness, oh no, we can't do that. But hey, we'll let NPC McJoe do it.
Do you have at least 5 dice? Because that's at the point in which you can start to try to do things with finagling life with the Force.
No.
Omnigel, the only thing Omnigel does is give you back 1 full die.
So
That's
as
it.
of right now, I think Hito and Mando are the only ones that don't know my character's bio.
Yes,
And I'm going to keep it that way.
good.
So,
All right, guys.
Powers
brief
shaking his head
moment.
no.
Brief moment.
My wife was doing the does this make me look fat dress question.
Don't
And
answer. Just don't answer.
It's a
the
trap.
answer is
The
no.
consequences of not saying anything is better than answering either way.
The answer is no. Now, what my dad would say is, no, honey, your fat makes you look fat.
Actually,
He would die.
actually,
She looked very good.
He would be honest. He would tell me
All right.
there's something else.
actually, the best
He was
answer
right.
is that dress looks best on the floor.
Oh, okay.
Don't shoot him.
No, I mean to just women in general. I'm not aiming at anyone's wife.
I do have
No.
a concealed carry, and I do have my pants on, so that means I have my concealed carry weapon.
So,
right, Hito.
sidebar here.
Yeah.
You know how I like to show you all the really weird, nerdy things I have around, right?
Well, because you're a weird nerd.
Yeah. Have I ever shown you my popcorn bucket?
If it's more than a gallon, I'm going to be upset.
If it's less than
Nice.
a gallon, I'm gonna be upset.
So right here, it opens up so you can stash your stuff in there. So it's a popcorn bucket. It has a lanyard so you can wear it around your neck. And what's really great is you can't really see it because of my light. Let me see if I can kill my light here. Light off. The
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
the engines do light up and they actually pulsate. So yeah, fun stuff. So random nerd stuff of the night. A Millennium Falcon light up popcorn bucket.
Speaking of random nerd stuff, I have been putting a lot of serious thought again into the podcast thing that I want to been talking about now for the past year.
And a half.
Has it been a year and a half?
Yes.
Anyway, look for that coming soon. I'm feeling my mojo is coming back. So
Well, I mean, if nothing else, you've got 4 other people on here that, and I'm quite sure Wanadian will hop in there in a heartbeat and talk to you.
I'm gonna be trying to put that together. Still sticking with the title of Some Assembly Required.
All right.
Okay.
Guys, don't go anywhere. I'm going to give my goodbye and then we're going to hop back into this, okay?
Is the wife?
To all you fantastic people out there, thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you have had as fun as I had. This one caught me off guard. It really did catch me off guard. Not exactly happy, but not upset. But yeah, that was a thing. So we'll see what happens on our next round through. See where the Force will take us. Hope y'all have a great week. Stay out of trouble. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, which is really limited to jumping out of a perfectly good aircraft. Yeah, other than that, go nuts. See you later.